Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode on the Limitless Lifestyle page. Today, I want to talk about why it's important to have your own opinion, and especially in 2024, man. I really feel like people are really too soft in 2024. It's been the last couple years, but I feel like people don't have their own opinion. I feel like when people do have their own opinion, and it's like not what the majority of people agree of what something should be on a certain topic, then it's like it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see like what the big issue is with people having their own differing opinions. Because like you could be open-minded and still have your own opinion. You can think for yourself. You can think for yourself and still have an opinion. You can still hear somebody out and understand where they're coming from and understand that your opinion is just your perspective. That's your solidified perspective. However, it can still be changed. So when it comes down to people thinking differently than you, that's actually a good thing. I think it's a good thing when people have differing opinions, because it shows that there's not just one way that something can be thought about, or that there's only not like one specific belief. So I feel like to say this because I'm working on creating my website right now. Actually, I have launched it, so it's active. So my fitness website is now active. So anybody who needs any fitness coaching and consulting online, go ahead and sign up for that. Link in my bio. However, I knew that from the start. My vision was to train men, to become better versions of themselves. Because as I said before, I feel like the society we live in, the men are weaker than the average. They're weaker than they should be on plenty of different levels. So I wanted to create a platform that helps men get to that version of themselves that they're in their frame. They act like a masculine man. They act like a masculine person. So that was the basis of what I started to build around. However, when my website was in the beta state, and I was having people test it out, look it out, check it out, then one of the top things that the feedback is that, oh, you only cater to men? It's only directed towards men? Well, I mean, that is what it says on the website. It says I'm helping men achieve, right? But I'm not saying that women can't join. I have no problem with training women. However, I know more about how men operate and what men are looking to do when they're in the gym. It's a lot simpler, right? So don't get me wrong. I've still trained women, and I still train women to this day, and it's still great. It's just a different approach. So if I know that the majority of my expertise is like 80-20, 80% when it comes to men and maybe 20% when it comes to women, however, the women still get the results they're looking for. It's just a tailored approach, because they don't necessarily always like the intense motivation or that strong push that they need, and I believe to push them. Because for me, the fitness it's not just fitness, right? It's a mindset too. It's mindset health. So it's like with guys, if I see that where you're starting at, a part of you is not confident, then as a guy I can say, hey man, like, get it together. Like, in the sense that, like, I can be more direct and more blunt. If you're like that with a female or a woman, then that can rub her the wrong way, and feelings can get hurt, so on and so forth. So it's just a different. I'm not saying every woman. I'm just saying some, right? Same with men too. Same as some guys. It's the same thing. However, just the way that I wanted to market it was towards mainly men, because that's what my message is, right? But with the feedback, then people just like were going crazy, like, oh my goodness, he's sexist. Oh my goodness, like, it's ridiculous. So I went ahead and made the executive decision to make the change and make it more inclusive so that people don't feel left out. And I made it so it's more direct in the sense where it says, instead of men, I can help men achieve, I can help you achieve. So yes, it opens up the market to more possibility when it comes to training people. yeah, so I mean, I'm still learning as I'm going. At the same time, there's a method to my madness, and I know that it could work either way. Whether if it was catered towards strictly men or towards men and women, it just depends on how I deliver my message. So, and that was what I was getting at. If the women come across my content and like what I'm putting out and find my information valuable, it doesn't really matter at that point, because they see the value in what I'm presenting and they'll still take advantage of it. So, I mean, that's just like, for example, some hairstylists that are women do a lot better job than men, just because they've maybe been doing it for longer, have maybe have more experience, so on and so forth, with different factors, right? So with a guy, he might feel more comfortable getting his hair done by that lady, say he needs to get the braids done or something like that, just because she has maybe more of a background in that area. So even to piggyback off of that, for me, when I post on my social media, such as Instagram and Snapchat, the majority of the people who ask me about my workout routine and about like my physique is mainly men. So, and ask me like, can I train them? So why would I, for teacher purposes, cater straight towards women? It doesn't make any sense. So for the 80% of guys that slide up in my DMs and say, hey man, like, what's workout routine? Or hey man, can you train me? Hey man, hey man, hey man. Why wouldn't I cater towards them? Now, I do understand that if I keep it neutral, gender neutral, I can reach more people, sure. But I just didn't feel the need to do that. That's just me personally. But I guess now we'll see what the new feedback is. Because yeah, I mean, so far people are loving the course, or not loving the course, but loving the content and everything. So, hey, it'll be only a matter of time before I really know what works and what doesn't. But so far so good. So far so good. I've taken it as constructive criticism as I learn and as I mature in this space. So there's no hard feeling towards anything or anybody. I actually appreciate the feedback, because it's not about me, it's about the market. And if the market says that they respond better to gender neutral verbiage, and that's really all it is at the end of the day, so that's why it's not really a big deal to me. It's just verbiage. However, my image of everything has stayed the same. My color scheme and just like my presentation, I just have to change the verbiage. So yeah, it's nothing too serious. I was just curious, man, as to why I was ruffling so many feathers, like. But hey, if that's all it took, if that small tweak is all it took for it to be received better, then hey, I'm all for it. It was an easy fix. So yeah, and it was still in the beta stage. Pretty much, it wasn't too many eyes hadn't seen it yet, so it's not like I turned away potential clients. Yeah, but it's a learning experience. But if you guys have any questions, then let me know. Post your comments down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'm going to be back on that blueprint series really soon. I've had some things going on behind the scenes as to why I've been not posting as frequently. But I already do have videos recorded. I'm working on editing them to get them out to you guys. So yeah, stay tuned everybody. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys get your fitness in, get your training in for the day, and continue to eat healthy, guys. You guys have a good one, and make sure you live that limitless lifestyle. Take care, guys.